I wanted to do an eye look with this Caliente palette from Artist Couture because Laura the Bargain Hunter sent it to me, and while I think it's really pretty, I also think it could be really intimidating, and I just want to see if I can make something with it that is just kind of, you know, soft and pretty and normal with such a crazy looking palette. And the wonderful thing is, you will never see it if it looks sucky. Okay, so here we go. My cat wanted out, so I let her, she'll want right back in. But then I did put on this primer on my mobile lid. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with this bright orange. I'm taking it right above my crease, and I'm trying something that I see the young girls do with their tape, because I've been getting real messy lately. So I have no idea if it's going to help or do any good at all. So sometimes when I'm totally at a loss for what the heck I want to do, I just pick the things in the palette that I do know what I want to do. Like, I have absolutely no idea what I can do at this point, but I do know that I always like a lighter shimmer on the inside of my mobile lid, so that's where I'm going to go next. And then usually I also like a matte color for blending out in my crease and, like, you know, from here or above this bright color. So I'll probably do that next. And then I'll relook and see what I think it needs. Yeah, so that was the second one here. If they go where they say it's like mamamita, mamacita, you know what, I need readers, I don't know. And then I will pick up the brown matte that is Rumba, possibly. I feel like my primer was really creasing in there. I'm going to take the shiny gold one, which would maybe be Cultura. What I did over there was get this bright one that I started with, what do we call it? VIBRAS. And I went above this line again because I felt like I blended it out just a smidgen more than I wanted, and I want more of that color to show. For some reason, I think it looks actually way prettier in my mirror over here than when I look in my camera. I look rather wicked. And there seems to be just quite a bright difference between what's, you know, on my eyes and then this white, you know, that's here, which also just looks rather crazy. So clearly I'm going to need to blend a ton, and because it does not give me a light shade that is matte unless I try this yellow. To get this top line a little neutralized, which I'm actually going to do because I want to try to stay and just use this palette. Although I really am tempted, because the other palette that I almost used today was this Violet Voss ColourPop one, and it has like this silk color that I know that I could blend this out with pretty easily and soften it up. So, I mean, the part of me that's kind of in a hurry and wants to get the things, I just want to do that. But the part of me that wants to try a full palette to see if I can make a look nice wants me to use the yellow. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use something fluffy. And I'm going to try to, you know, dip and shake and just see what happens, because I can wipe it all off and start over, right? If it looks horrendous. Redip, reshake. I want more of this soft peach one in my inner corner. I'm going to use a stiffer, you know, kind of thing too. Okay, so I will stop here, and then I'll do my eyebrows and eyelashes and makeup, and then I'll have a better idea if this looks nice or crazy. I'm back. Okay, so this is my final look, and here's my thoughts on the palette. I think to have made it much more user-friendly, universally user-friendly, it needed a soft, light color, because I did not want to use anything other than this palette. What I ended up doing was going in with one of these, like this one's from Sephora, just a under eyebrow highlighter that, you know I've showed you before, but I just take a little bit on a brush and kind of draw the line right under my brow line. So I think that, you know, that helped. And the other thing I think it needs is a brown that is not quite so orange, because I like to just do like a soft line with shadow under my eye and across my eye. And this one is still very orange. It makes me almost feel like I should, you know, use an actual eyeliner with it. And because I'm really lazy, I love it when a palette actually has something I could just use in my eyebrows, so I don't have to actually get out a brow pencil or brow powder. But this one, I mean, it definitely would have been orange eyebrows that would have looked real funky. So I think it turned out pretty. And I think once I have my hair done, I don't think it'll look too much. So that and that. I used the Pure 4-in-1 because I wanted to try it again. I used I still can't find my black primer. I used the Ico Black Magic mascara. I also used my Heated Lash Curler, which I always think helps. And on my lips, I started with the Dermalect Cosmeceuticals Volumizer. And the Sol Janeiro tinted thingy, the brown one. Soulmate on my lips. It is quite a bit glossier than I realized it would be. But I like it. Is that all I used? Oh, and then because I'm trying to remember, because it's something I always forget, to use a setting spray, so I did remember today. So that's all. Thanks so much.